She's got farting bad. Well, that's it. Bye.
I didn't even know you had a butthole there. That's
Pat, you peeing too, or you here for the intro? Let's do this.
So wait, we have how many after this?
After this watch, we will have like 6 episodes left.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
What am I gonna do? Am I fired after this?
What up?
Normies! We're back with y'all with some more Death Note Season 1, Episode 31, Transfer.
Yeah.
I don't know who's all still in the office, like who's not reacting right now on the camera, but so Marquetta, what you think about it? What's going on so far?
Yeah, Marquetta's here. Nahid and Chris went to go engage in fisticuffs. Go.
Man, I want to see the conclusion. Like, it's getting, the plot thickens.
Yeah.
Daddy Yagami's dead. I feel like the worst end of the stick got oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm like starting to speak Czech now.
Go ahead.
We'll
translate.
Light's mom got like the worst end of the stick.
Yeah.
With her husband dying, her daughter just completely like losing her mind on a wheelchair and just gone. Like, and her son responsible for it all.
Yeah,
And,
that does ruin his shame.
That is so fucked. I feel so bad for her.
Yeah.
And no grandchildren. Come on, Light.
No
grandchildren.
Put a baby in her.
So that's the part that that bought me about Light that I hate the most.
The mama guy
I hate the most what he did to his family. Like any man that can ruin his
I'm
family.
not crying, y'all.
and put-
I'm just letting y'all know that
Wait, can you
the allergies, the side effects.
Pat's crying.
Pat's crying.
Any man that does that to his family, bro, and just brings him down to shambles, they're a piece of shit, in my personal opinion. But
Nahid, your light is still not going green.
what the fuck is a piece of shit? And that's the part that I hate about it the most.
He would have written his name in the
You know
book.
what I mean? If he would have left his family out of it, I would have had more respect for him.
I think that I think Near and Light are gonna like kill each other and shit, and then Mello's gonna be like, excellent.
Right.
And then Mello, he'll be the new Kira, and then that's it. The end.
I think Light will have to actually.
I wouldn't be
stab
mad
someone.
at that.
You wouldn't? Yeah, Light needs to be punished. That's all. We've seen enough of him getting away. If the show ends with him getting away, I'm gonna be like, well, evil wins.
I'm okay with that too.
God damn.
But if he doesn't get away, I'm okay him dying and then Mello becomes a new Kira, because that'd be dope.
But Mello's pretty impulsive.
Mello's low-key insane.
Mello's kind of like low-key evil, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't want Mello to have the book. If anybody needs to have the book, it's probably Kira.
I think Pat just wants chaos.
I like to believe that Mello is chaotic good, but I don't really think that anymore. After what he did to his sister, so.
Yeah. And then can we talk about bro dropped a building on himself? Just no second thought. Like, yeah, bro, he's low-key a savage. I mean, I don't know if he needs the book. He's already a badass.
We are using our phones to mute and unmute while talking to Patrick. He is in an obviously different location, so we're not looking up things.
That would be weird to do.
Yes.
No one cares.
Yeah, man.
You don't even care.
I want you all to know that this is absolutely not a market substitute. Support the official release on Netflix. Like, comment, subscribe. It helps us tremendously. And if you want to help us further, you can support us on Patreon to get early access and uncut watch-alongs. All the crazy shit that we say that Hunter has to bleep out in the uncuts, baby.
Uncuts, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Baby.
Unrehearsed.
We say everything Chris says. That's how it goes here. He says a thing in the office, and then everybody starts saying the thing.
Trendsetter.
All right, well.
My words are brainworms.
World cock! So cock it up.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
L is dead. Yagami Chief is dead. Misa Misa's getting it next.
Yeah.
He's gonna get sick of it. She makes her eggs too running.
Probably.
Right? She's got farting bad.
She's gonna fart.
Well, that's it. Bye.
I didn't even know you had a butthole there. That's what
Current Kira is foolish and overconfident. In fact, I suspect he's working hand in
He's
hand.
playing with
Toys,
toys.
I know.
That would make
Love
the
it.
second L and Kira
Oh, so this toy's kind of
one and the
sweet.
same person.
It's a police with a skull in it to show you that the cops will die.
It's like a Buzz Lightyear police.
Investigation where the second L was suspected to be Kira, even if the suspicion were later dropped.
I have to kill him. My comrades and I have finally pinpointed the hideout of the evil organization bent on trying to catch our beloved god Kira. We now
Our beloved God.
And I've flown my helicopter over to attack.
He got the drip though.
Fellow Kira supporters, do not rush the building all at once. I am Kira's loyal servant and spokesman. You must listen to me. There'll be a sacrifice to Kira.
What is this glass made of?
This is a good distraction
Okay,
for
so
Nier to get the fuck out.
Bad guys are bad guys, right?
You can't hide from me. I'll find you.
You've got no choice. You better evacuate.
You've got some nerve to say that, being Kira.
What? Are you still going on about that nonsense?
With all the anti-Kira groups around, why is it we're being targeted and right after I start suspecting you?
Nier, with all due respect, you're wrong. You're jumping
Look at Shinigami.
Kira is likely amongst you. Even as we speak, he is in that room.
Light is Kira. This is all sounding way too familiar.
Don't look suspiciously, bro. Kill him!
Break the door and get inside.
Stand by.
I don't see any Viking helmet.
Recent events.
Nier, we have to
I
evacuate
mean,
immediately.
I don't. It's not. It ain't showing the capital, cuz it's showing it near, man. Come on.
That there are ordinary people who support what Kira's trying to do. They're a completely different breed. They are truly despicable and stupid. This is just a diversion for them.
I know that, but
Looks more like the Elmo Black Friday sale to me.
We'll use El's legacy and the anti-Kira protesters we hired.
Yes, but
Taking my
what a
favorite
shot
toy.
with that plan.
Paid
I'm aware of
protester.
that.
No one's gonna suspect the
Exactly,
little kid.
bro.
Just
There's
suck
no
your
way
thumb.
Light's
Walk
thinking
out there.
that's him. There's no
I
way.
think he does though. They have a picture of him.
Hey,
Yep.
money heist
That'll
again.
distract him.
Oh.
Yep. That is how you
Bro,
quell
straight.
a rioting crowd.
Get it.
Kind of mad riot to a happy riot.
Great.
Y'all clearly have been to an Indian wedding.
There's so much.
This fool's about to jump out the air flying
Really
that
is.
helicopter for the dollars.
That's a lot. Amazing. Humans are so interesting.
This is great.
Also, can use money to get apples, so I can kind of understand. Damn it! He's planning to use all this chaos to escape into the crowd.
You sure?
Yeah.
I want this fool to fall.
No matter what. Money will always win, no matter what.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, I don't know why he's been there before.
Isn't he probably? He's probably gonna lose all his like surplus of.
Why are you carrying the toy?
Nier was prepared for this situation. He's planning
Probably
to
got a
come
bank
out along
account.
with the rest of them. And if I tell Aizu and the others to keep an eye on the police, it'll only make me look that much more suspicious. Where is he?
Yeah, you're literally not gonna see him.
The
Nice.
shortest one with no shoes on.
Gone.
You dumbass.
Plays.
Shit.
And all it did was make you look more suspicious.
What if he never left?
How much money do you think was there? Bet it was a lot.
What?
Matsuda, knock it off! It was around $10 million or something. Ooh, what's that in apples?
Unlimited, Ryuk.
Here.
Transfer.
Already?
We've re-established a secure connection, so I thought I should give you a call to let you know.
You're safe. That's a relief.
I'm sure that by now, some of you are starting to suspect that Kira may be one of you. If you don't suspect the second L of being Kira by now, you're in the wrong line of work. Please feel free to call anytime you like.
You gotta confront the team now. What are you gonna say?
He's like, I think we should call him.
Words. This guy's pretty sure of himself.
I gotta go make a phone
And
call.
if any of you want to cooperate with Mir, please go ahead. Ideally, we should cooperate with the
Ryuk
SPK.
just chilling.
Still, it kind of feels like Mir's against us, doesn't it?
Aizawa, you got this, bro.
Light is sus.
Damn, I think he even knows Aizawa's giving the
Look
glare.
at him. He's fucking mad dogging him.
He's on the chessboard now.
Yeah.
That was a dope ass position.
When I
think about Deputy Director Yagami. I don't want to suspect Light, even a little bit, but...
Dad?
Huh?
Oh, he's dead.
What are you still doing awake?
I've got a couple of exams coming up.
Well, don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Okay. You too, Dad.
Dead.
Well, this is straight Among Us. Like, after he drops, it's gonna be between the three of them in there.
Matsuda's gonna end him.
Matsuda gonna be the first to go.
No. Matsuda.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of the others contacted me, or if I'm too late to act. Something might happen that I won't be able to take back. Got no choice but to do it.
Oh no, what are you doing now?
He's about to...
An emergency order from Light, yay!
God, you...
This is all her life is.
She's on sleep.
File number 3.
We're doing that.
Wait.
She's gonna kill himself now.
I'm with the Japanese task force. My name is Aizawa.
Yeah,
This
that
Metal
was
Gear,
good.
yo, this is horrible.
So, the time has finally come, and I can finally just be a normal wife. He wants me to be happy, just as a woman should be.
Women should be unhappy.
I see.
They must be
Very interesting. They're saying there were 2 suspects in the Kida investigation that the previous L detained for more than 50 days. And Al was willing to release them because of that?
No. L had Deputy Director Yagami, the chief detective at the time, put on an act. He said that he would first kill Kira, then himself.
The idea was that if he were Kira, the suspect would have killed the chief right then and there.
Kida is quite impressive.
Out of curiosity, did the suspect volunteer to be detained as part of the investigation?
Come to think of it, Light did volunteer to be imprisoned.
If he did, then I'd say that settles the matter, wouldn't you?
Who were those 2 suspects?
I can't tell you that much.
I understand.
Thank you very much. Your information's been quite valuable. Especially the part about Shinigami's eyes that enable you to see other people's names.
If you're gonna be half snitching, just go ahead all the way.
Right. Finish that. You're already in the car.
No half measures, that's all.
Good, he's on the
Will that be enough, Mir? Shouldn't you have pressed for a little more information?
I discovered something very important. The person suspected of being Kira is Deputy Director Yagami's son. Why else would the Deputy Director say he would kill Kira and then himself? Therefore, that means the second L and the person I think is Kira can only be one man. Light Yagami.
Damn.
On it, dude.
He's better than L.
Little kid as shit.
He's standing on the shoulders of giants, man, right? L put in a lot of work, bro.
Yeah, he did.
There's something you should...
Still, he's just playing with toys out here and figured it all out.
Right.
Oh shit, stay down.
So what you gonna do, kill him?
I was the one who recommended it. No, on second thought, I probably shouldn't ask. I guess it's not appropriate for me to ask those kinds of questions.
Yeah, it is. This is the task force. Intel.
I want to believe that you aren't Kira, but I've got to be certain. But I want to put you under surveillance until we catch Kira. I'm gonna search your
Once
place
more.
Hang on a second, Aizawa. No,
No.
go right ahead. Look
He
at
already
this.
thought of this.
At least
He
you
told
can
Misa to
prove
do some
everyone
shit.
I'm not sneaking around and contacting Misa in private, right?
You're already under his genjutsu.
Right?
I'm coming with you. I want to make sure.
They're
too.
both dying.
No one's gonna be left in the task
It would
force.
be best for everyone if Light wasn't Kira.
I swear to God, if she's like hung.
She didn't want some kind of distraction.
Mochi! Mochi-chi! Long time no see, you two! So I've been super bored.
Well, there's no way she's got the notebook hidden on her dress like that. We're just investigating a tip that there were explosives planted in El's house.
What? How about Light? Is he okay? I have to call him.
Don't worry, Light's safe, but he's really busy right now.
Search as much as you like, Aizawa.
Where do you think he hid it? Outside of the house?
I wouldn't like all this suspicion to ruin the atmosphere around here. This isn't a social club.
He's like, oh, okay, well, fuck me, right? That's my favorite show now.
An upgrade from all the...
Oh, God!
That man's living his best life.
He's got a bunch of money falling out of a building.
That's what he bought with it.
Its construction is going smoothly.
The Wire.
I will depend on the generous support of our loyal viewers.
Talk about bad taste.
They essentially built this man a castle.
Hey, so is everything okay?
Oh yeah, seems like it was just a prank. But just in case, one of us is going to stay and keep watch over you for the next few days. Why don't you go back to headquarters? I'll stay on guard here.
Huh?
What's wrong? Don't you trust me?
You're not cute anymore.
You think she just sits in stasis and lights that around?
This sounds like a con. Yep, just another scam at this point.
Why didn't he kill this motherfucker?
Seriously.
He has people sending money for his fucking stupid golden castle
He's
bullshit.
just acting on his own now. If he keeps doing this, he'll end up pushing people away from Kira. I don't need him anymore.
Okay, there you go.
But if he kills him, then the supporters are going to be like, oh man, he's got no rules.
We didn't find a notebook in Light's or Misa's room.
They have separate rooms?
I understand.
It's time for me to introduce the new leaders I've chosen for Kira's kingdom. The first gentleman is...
Delete.
Damn!
Delete. Delete. Delete.
We will unite with Kira and work with him.
Delete.
God, he deleted him down the stairs.
I love those notebook strokes, man.
He's writing the shit out of these names.
But when did he write?
He's got Shinigami eyes too, his eyes were bright red.
Yeah.
Save me.
And delete.
Who is this? Who's this new guy?
The dude that Light told Ryuk to follow when, like, someone else gets the death note?
Well, it was his dad, I thought.
Yeah, he gave it to his dad.
This is horrible. What's going on? There was no chance for either Misa Amane or Light to use the notebook to kill Demigawa. Mikami. I can definitely use him. It seems I was right to choose him
he's
for
been
this.
stalking this dude
He
out.
understands
Really?
Kira's beliefs and ideals perfectly. Kira
He
wants
told
it, doesn't
Misa to give that to
Was
him.
Mikami ever introduced before today?
Made another Kira.
I had Misa relinquish ownership of the Death Note. Now she won't be able to answer any questions about it. She's just an ordinary woman.
Oh, she gave up the buck.
Bro, she literally just sits there.
It was clear he worshipped Kira from the bottom of his heart. There was no mistake in my selection. Teru Mikami, Shinigami, thank you for coming to me. God.
Did he
Damn.
write God in the notebook?
Oh.
That'd be well. God.
Oh.
They gave you his background immediately though. Like they brought him in and it was literally Light was just like, I planned this the whole time. I need to find someone else.
But that's how Light works though.
But I hate when shows do that. I feel like it's such a cop-out. Like, you didn't give me any sort of thing in the beginning or anywhere that hinted that that guy was important. It's just like, all of a sudden, out of the blue, oh, new character, and he's my new protege.
You're
like,
muted.
oh,
I
I'm
mean,
so
but
sorry.
it makes sense in a story.
I see where Naheed's coming from. They could have at least showed him in the crowd, maybe
Yeah,
like
show him
once
in
or
the
twice.
intro.
I just, yeah, but
Oh
like,
yeah,
you
he's
never-
in the intro.
but like, we never got any sort of like, hey, this is what this guy does,
Yo,
or
they-
he
they
likes,
literally just
or the
said
fact
to you.
that like he worships. Like, we never got any hint of that until the end. Like, at the end of it, we all thought it was probably so Light doing it with a different haircut. Like, it looked like a future Light to me, or like, is he the future? I'm sorry, like we're Normies back here.
Well,
so, like,
it threw me off for a
it
second.
threw us off,
but
and then
yeah.
like all of a sudden he goes, "Oh, new guy coming in that worships me. He's a fan, a follower." Like,
The only reason I accepted is because like Light's always doing plans and never tells you what they are. He's like, if you do this, Miso will be fine, and Miso doesn't say what it is, and then later on they reveal it. It's been like the structure.
yeah, but like we just,
The world is his utility belt.
it's just, we couldn't. I don't know. I guess it's because we couldn't really guess it. It was just so. I feel like it was so out of left field, in my opinion. But
Yeah, I don't know. Like, even when Light did his plan of, you know, going to jail, relinquishing the book the first time, and then he gave it to that Yotsuba guy, that it was at least something we could have like surmised a little bit, maybe, or thought about. But yeah, this was out of left field. But it's not so jarring to me though that I don't like it. I'm like, of course there's a follower, you know.
Yeah.
Of course he has some diehard believer.
like I said, I don't hate it. I do think it's out of
Well,
left
like, to
field.
introduce-
I mean,
to introduce,
even
like,
pulled the same shit with Miso.
To introduce a second Kira, he's talking like Kira, he's talking about Kira himself. Like, this is gonna be my right hand man. This is like the second Kira. Like, if someone is that prestigious on your level, or you perceive to be on your level, I feel like we should have seen him before. Like his, you know, where's his origin story? Like, I don't know. That's what threw me off. Like, cause
So guys,
We'll probably give
but
it
when-
one episode.
I don't know.
sorry, when they introduced Misa, they introduced her the same way. The second Kira, it's literally up and out of nowhere.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I think why me and Pat, I feel like I'm more upset is because, hey man, look, I like Kira, and I feel like what he did was kind of, I don't know, I expected more out of it, dude. I feel like this was a cop-out move on his end, you know what I mean? I feel like there's gonna be, like...
he avoided suspicion yet again.
Yeah, he avoided suspicion yet again, but, like, it wasn't...
What way you wanted it?
Yeah, man, I feel like this was a cop-out move. Oh, I got a follower to do my shit now. I don't know, man.
That's what Misa is, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but, like...
He needed the blame off of him and Misa, so he had to think of a third party that would be equivalent to how he would think. It makes it, man. Batman's
I don't know, man. I just felt like it would have been a little bit. I don't know. It is what it is.
How did he guess though that old dude was gonna kill the talk show host people?
I don't think he did. I think he just knew that dude would have the same mindset. Like he basically just Facebook stalked, Instagram stalked all this dude's information. He's at all the shows. He's at all the little followings. Like dude is not just a Kira fan fanatic. He is a full-on synthesizer, sympathizer,
follower.
Yeah, basically, yeah, and.
Cult member.
Yeah, cult members more like it. Like he's another Misa.
He's been indoctrinated.
Yeah, and he knew
feels
that
like he was
been
chosen.
Watching this dude the whole time. So he chose him for the book.
I'm a big fan of his dramatic.
Delete.
Yeah, delete. Fucking Matt Hardy out here.
The only thing for
if Kira gave that notebook to either Naheed or Pat, y'all would be that guy.
What?
Y'all would take up his mantle and be like, I am the chosen one.
Oh shit!
If you could just write people's YouTube names or like their fucking their social media names.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You know what? If I could find out someone's real name from looking at their YouTube name,
that'd be kind of tight.
Wow.
Are you saying there's YouTubers you want to kill?
Wow.
That's exactly what he's saying.
I'm just saying.
Man.
So Pat, if you want to jump on.
Oh man, I'm done.
Episode,
What? Huh? You spoke something.
Huh?
To me and I didn't hear you.
What'd you think about the episode?
I liked it. I hope, like everyone knows I'm rooting for Light, so I hope he wins. But something I noticed in this episode, and I think we all kind of sort of touched it in the previous episodes or in the series earlier. Like I think like we kind of figure out like why Death Note was first created, like why the show was created. And it's trying to show us parallel between, and I might be completely wrong, and you guys can stop me, but I feel like it's showing us parallel between Christianity, because the last episode really showed it to me, because like the guy who's like in the media trying to get money for a following and doing all those stuff, I don't see any other any other religion do something like that before. I might be wrong because I don't see that much TV, but like
he turned up into a straight Vatican.
Yeah,
like he was just gold chains, white cape.
Boy was flexing.
Send me money to build the kingdom.
Right.
Yeah, I see what
there is heavy Christian symbolism in this show. I mean, aside from the washing of his washing Light's feet, even the first intro, like he's all like, "Say you're evil." He's like this. There's the whole.
He goes out like that.
There's a creation shot. Wait, what'd you say?
In the OP, or the outro, when he's jumping off the building at the end, he does.
And this one?
T-pose.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I haven't really watched the ending. But then there's also the creation of Adam. It's but it's like Ryuk and Light touching with the apple. Yeah, the apple.
Ryuk's always eating the apple.
Oh.
That's funny.
It's really, 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 really good, man.
But who's offering the apple?
The humans.
Da da da
da da. We are the evil.
Also, you see, I think too, just like the news willing to like kind of. Before the dude on the news started claiming to be God's right-hand man, before that he was just like capitalizing on like people's fears and like this whole entire situation. They had proven before that this news was like fake news, and that because they were fake news, they were able to like push shit through them. Like this whole entire news organization, this arm of the media, has been from the get-go shown us to be like problematic, because it's like we can feed them information and we know how to manipulate them, because like they're specifically doing this shit to get money. Like they're not trying to put good or bad information out. They're just trying to put out sensational shit. So they were able to use that. They've been integral to almost every single plot line. The first time you find out that there's two Kiras is because someone on the news ups and dies, and it's like all happening at the Demigawa's place. And then even with like the Yotsuba group in the end, they're like, hey, we can use Demigawa to like call out the people in the Yotsuba group. And now like Demigawa's like using all this power, and they're like, hey, we can get them. Like we don't even have to tell them what to do. They're so fucking gullible that like if we tell them that Kira's people that are trying to catch Kira is there. Like, this idiot's gonna fly his helicopter there. I guarantee it. And like they're able to like use this dude, and like just because he's operating purely off of like greed and like getting money and shit.
Yeah.
Damn it, Gower.
Damn it, Gower.
I would be catching money if it fell from a building too.
Definitely.
Oh, me too.
That was a fun little escape. I feel like if I was on the task force, it would be like violently obvious that Light is Kira. But that's just me.
It almost is.
I guess right there at the end would have thrown suspicion off. But then you just think of like, well, how did he throw off suspicion the first time?
Right.
He left, and then the Yotsuba guy had it, and then that dude died immediately.
It almost is like every time Light suggests to do something, just do the opposite. Like right now, if I was Aizawa, I'd be like, we should just lock him up right now. Like we shouldn't telegraph what we're gonna do. We should all walk in here one day and do something like a sneak attack. Like, we need to do something that he can't predict. Because every time you give this man time to think, he predicts it. Like, we should just, like, snatch both of them up and, like, hold them indefinitely. Like, fuck it. Like, we need to do something terrible because, like, this guy keeps getting the blame on him and then, like, shrugging it off.
Are you saying the Light did nothing wrong? I mean, L?
L did nothing wrong? No, I'm saying they should both, off of general suspicion, be mildly Guantanamo.
But, I mean, like... L tortured.
Oh yeah, he was tortured. I mean, it was fucked up.
Man, you should have.
He was right. Still fucked up.
I miss L.
I think everyone does.
What? You and Pat hated L.
Yeah, specifically, actually, very much so.
Yeah, I only miss him after he dies. You know what I mean?
What's wrong with y'all? Don't you know how it works?
Right.
You know, it's like this. You know, Batman and Joker. If Joker died, I'd be sad, bro. I was kind of sad after Dark Knight because, like, you need Batman and Joker. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the whole time you're rooting for the bad guy, but once he's gone, you're like, fuck, I miss my.
You were rooting for the Joker?
Man.
Yeah,
no, you're not rooting.
Yeah, I was rooting for Joker too.
Well, you know, okay, no, I was rooting for Batman, but you know what I mean? It's like, you know, when you see Joker die because you want Joker gone, you're like, oh, he's gone. But then,
I feel like you guys.
But once he's gone, it's like, you know, there's no more chase. Like, even the excitement's gone.
Like, do you guys know, like, the reason people like the Joker and like villains is because it's interesting to watch a villainous character doing horrible things. They'd never justify the villain's actions. Like, you don't like the character because he's an evil asshole. You like them because the actor or person or the writing's portrayal of it is fascinating.
Yeah, like so,
you know
like
I mean?
Joe.
You should watch that Dark Knight Returns.
You want Joker to kill the boats full of prisoners?
No, not really, man. I mean, it's just like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just cool. I mean, for me, I like seeing the interaction between both of them, like the cat and mouse. Like, I like that shit. I like the fact that like one plays off the other, and it really, really worked out.
Oh
in the show, like
that example.
Like Elle and fucking like they just went at it, and now now Light has someone else like Nier who's gonna fucking decimate him.
But one of them had to win and one of them had to lose.
I know. I mean, I wish we can have them both going forever, like Batman, whatever, but we can't.
So what you're saying is that we should have both evil and good in the world.
Yeah, it's a balance.
Okay, so your guy is trying to get rid of all evil.
Oh, yeah, I know he is, but then again, he's committing evil himself too. So there, you know, it's still a balance.
He's the only evil. That's it. He plans on being the biggest evil.
I mean, there's still a balance.
There's only one evil.
He's not wrong.
He's not.
There's still a balance. There's still a balance,
Right? Yeah.
right? You know what I mean? All power balances out. Sometimes you gotta enjoy the chaos, man.
So
That
you
pink
have
shit is boring as
literally
fuck.
the scales, and you have like the whole planet, and then like, boop, and it's just like.
Right.
Yeah, man, you know, shit. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Everybody, we gonna go now. See you later. Bye-bye. You don't understand. I wanna fuck on the table. You better not fuck on the table, you son of a bitch.
And they call me son of a bitch.
I don't even know the lady.
You call me a son